So Rajiv, what I was thinking that the videos, all the videos you uploaded, so on a high level, I will thinking to rename them so that what important topics are there in those videos. So if someone wants to
But
get a specific,
just put day 1, day 2 as well, means like as a
yeah,
preset.
day one, day two will be there in the end of that because I am downloading the video and I have added same way in my laptop. So it will be easier for someone if someone wants to
Correct.
check specific data.
Correct. That should be okay, means that's a good idea. You can implement that.
Okay,
And I
I will
tried in
rename it.
uploading like YouTube as well, but like I was not successful. My main channel is blocked, and second channel I tried uploading, it was not successful. Then I just uploaded in the Google Drive.
Okay.
Hey, hello team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hi.
hi.
So now we are going to start like a string in Java. We have couple of examples already seen, and today we are just starting today to see the further things of the string. Okay, so I remember I have to first push this code. It's the last class code. So let me do that. Right click, show in System Explorer. So this is the project. Then I will click here. Then I will type cmd. Then I will check git status. So you can see here a lot of files are changed. Red color things are coming. And what I have to do, git add dot. This git add all unstaging to staging. So this is the step 1. Step 1 is to check status. So you found something which need to be added in the git. So first step is git add dot. It means git add all. If you want to add one by one, so you have to pass the name of the file. But I want to add all, so I will just use git add dot. So after adding, means once it is added, if you check git status again, you can find that all green one change into all red one change into the green. It means unstaging to staging it already came. Now it is giving a command that if you want to just do it what you call reverse, so you can use this command git restore -- stage the files to the unstaged. So that process can be done, but now I have to proceed further. So after that I have to do git commit. This is the command git commit, then -m, and then in the double quotes, like it's a string kind of thing. So it was yesterday 2nd October, right? So put in the comment and just hit
But
enter.
2nd October, the class was on 30th, I think, not on 2nd.
It is not your class actually. It's different folder, you see.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Yesterday I took the class but didn't post the course, so that's why I'm putting the 2nd October. Some demo, like just a message I'm posting. So it is done, and final is I have to upload in the cloud. So git push -u, means -u, then source is origin, and if you go into the cloud, I'll show you one thing. So this is my cloud, and this is my repositories. So this is the main repository where I have to upload, and you see here this is the branch, which branch I have to upload. So this is the master branch. So what I will do here, my command should be git push git upload in the cloud -u, means that is the keyword which we normally use. Origin is my from where, so this is from my local origin, and master is of cloud. So this is the syntax, just hit enter, it will be uploaded. So if you are doing it first time, it will ask you for credentials, but next time onwards it will store the credential and it will be done. So once this is done, you go to the cloud for verification, just refresh it. So it is saying that 1 minute ago, you can see here. So this information I am getting here, 2nd October class, you can see here. So it's uploaded. And what was the changes here? This folder is changed. You can see. This is some information for you. Now for your part, it is already committed and uploaded. You can go and check. So just refreshing it. So you can see here it is updated one. This is also updated one. Means your part is already committed. So I'm going to the SRC, then I'm going to the string demo. And when I'm coming here string demo part, I was dealing with this example, string 3. So this part we have already gone through the contents method. And after that we have one example of the trim method. Consider that I have one character like this, one what do you call sentence like this, which is containing previous space and outer space. Let me do inside space as well. If I put SYSO, system.out, and I am trying to print, you can see here. So just running this. Java application, you can see here this space is printed, and after that also the space is printed. And if you print the length of this, you can check that what is the length coming. Just dot len length. If I am running it, so it is saying that 22 characters. So what we have to do, we have to use a trim method. A trim method is there, which is very useful. I am just going to trim it. SYSO I am using this time. str888.trim. So if I put a trim here, and then second line I put after trimming what is the length. Two things I am doing. First I am printing the character, and second time I am printing the trim dot length. So after trim you just put a dot to check whether any method is supported or not. So if you go there, just mouse over, you will see the return type is a string. So if you put a dot after that, all the string method again available. You can see all the string method again available. So I am using which one? Length one. You can see. So right click run as Java application. So it is saying that, so trim method basically trims the space of the left side and right side. After this also no space, before this also no space. But inside space is not trimmed. So that's the confusion people may have, that it will remove the space. So not like that. It removes the left space and the right space. That's it. Not inside the space. So this is for your information. That's okay. Let me comment it out. So we have another word called str999, which is a keyboard. What I am trying to do, I am using a compare to. So basically compare to, what it does, compare the two string, and it will subtract it character by character. It will subtract it. If The first one is like greater than the second one, so subtraction result will return. So if you mouse over on the compare to, you see the return type is integer. Basically it returns only three values, either 0, either positive number, or either negative number. Only three values return. So what it does, suppose that you pass keyboard and keyboard. So keyboard and keyboard is subtracted and it will find a 0. So that is different thing, right? Okay. So something I have given like that, and then I'm trying to compare it. So when the comparison will be done, so this by this it will compare, and then it will use just like that, and it will give you the differences. So if I pass this and this same, so what will do, it will just subtract it character by character, and everything will be 0. So this result will be coming as a 0. Nothing is on, right? I just checking out, just I am executing it once. You can see here it is coming as a 0. If strings are equal, it will give you 0. If some character is greater than, equal to, or less than, then it will compare, and then whatever the difference is there, it will just show you the difference. So this time I am passing str8 dot trim dot compare to. First I am trimming it, means I am removing the space, and then I am passing to compare with this one. So after trimming, you already know the output what it was, only computer was coming. So this way it will give you either positive or negative number. So it is a negative number. Okay, so it means this is greater and this is lesser. So this is lesser and this is greater, because I am passing this with this. So whatever it is bigger, that will like subtracted, and then the result will be coming as a negative number. So this was a small and this is bigger number, right? So that's why it is coming as a small one. So to understand, I will show you one more example. Let me copy this and let me paste it. We pass two strings. I'm putting in double quotes. So just to make you understand what is exactly happening, it will subtract it a minus b, and whatever the difference is there, it will come. So a value is 97 and b value is 98. So I believe minus 1 should be the result. So it is coming as a minus 1, right? So basically it does what, it is clear to you, then you will very easily understand. If I put C, then minus 2 will come. If I put small a and capital A, so this one is bigger and this one is smaller. You see here, the ASCII value of a small a is 97 and the ASCII value of capital A is 65. So whatever the differences will be there, 32 something like that it will print. You can see here. So this is the compare to method. This is example of compare to. This length method you already know. So no need. Trim method you also know. And one more important thing about this. If you are using str8.trim and you are not storing it in str, then this will, since this is immutable in nature, it will never change. So if you want to update str, then you have to store it in the same variable. The other reference will be there in the memory, but the original object is already lost. Now this part was the easy part, no need to go through this. Leave it, we have already done this. Now coming to this part, str8 is needed. Okay, so it is saying that one is replace and one is replace. So I am saying that str dot replace. So basically there are two methods, one is replace and one is replace all. So you go to the replace, it accepts one character and replace with the one character. You can see here, it just, this is the char one, so it will just accept one character and it will replace with the new character. So that's the only restriction here given for replace. So just remember that, and after that it will return the string. Means whatever after replacement the string will be there, it will just replace it. Okay, so I will show you the demo for that. Just a sec. You can see here. So I'm taking a space and replacing with the dot 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 dot. If I replace it and then print it, so what should be the output? Just check. Computer, like this. The previous string was whatever, now this string is like this. Now we have another example of replace all. So if you go to the replace all, this is something interesting. You can pass single character, you can pass multiple character, the string also you can pass. Okay, so I have example hello world Java, like this I have given. Now I am using first time this one. You just focus on this. Replace all. So if you go to the replace all and you check here, it is saying that you can pass a string, you can pass like regex as well. Regular expression is there, and on the source, it is the source, and you want to replace with what? So it is a string format. When you pass the character, you have to pass in the double quotes. Just remember this. So I will show you one or two examples, then you will come to know. Let me comment this part one by one. I will show you. You see here I am passing that replace a space with nothing. Okay, replace space with nothing, and you just see this one and this one. This was in the single quotes, this is in the double quotes. If you pass with dot, should be okay. So it is replace. If I want to replace the word, with word, so that is also possible. You can see here hello Java, hello Java. So this is also working as expected. Now come to the regular expression pattern. So what is the meaning of these things? Slash t, capital slash t. Okay, so let me explain you one by one. If you go to what do you call this, Google Chrome site, Java regular expression example. There are some special escape sequence characters. First you have to go through that, and like capital K, capital words, small words, if you want to replace the capital and you want to replace with the small, so those things also possible. If you want to validate the size of the string, that it should be maximum up to this much, you want to validate the mobile number, so those things you can validate. So it's all possible here, and you can replace, since I'm working with the replace one, so you can replace that. Means if you want to replace the mobile number only, so you can replace, it's up to you, means how you want to use it. So if you come here, then we have some character sequence list, escape characters. So first go through the escape characters. So this is the table of the escape characters. If you put here dot, it means it represent any character. Okay, any character may not be, not match the terminal, the last one. Okay, slash d, it represents the digits only, okay, and capital D non-digits. Means if you want to replace non-digits, so you can use it. If you want to replace digits only, so you can use like this. So wide characters means all the spaces and all such things, enter key, tab key, those kind of things. If you want to replace, you can use slash small s. So this is just a reverse of that. Means if you want to keep those things and you want to replace others, so you can use capital S. So W, small w is word character. So it will replace like word kind of thing, a non-word character. So like this. So once you will start using it, then you will come to know. So some other examples they have given, and based on that you can give a try. So don't go with this example. This is a different example. It's a pattern and matcher class. I will show you with the replace all method, right? Java example of replace So you can see here this page is open, and I will go with some of the examples. String class replace all. Basically my motto is to show you with the regular expression pattern. It can replace anything. So that is a very simple example you have already seen in the replace. But I want to show you the demo of the replace all with the regex. Regex means some pattern you can match and then you can try to replace. So you can see that I have one example. This I can show you. Control C. I'm coming here. So before going to this, let me show you my example which I have just copied. So it is saying that a string S1, my name is Khan, my name is Bob, my name is so. So it has some spaces, it has some dots, it has some like numbers. Let me put some numbers as well. Some special characters as well. At the rate is also there. Like this, I have put something. And I want to replace slash small s. So you just seen the table here, the Java regex table. It says that any white space character means the spaces or like tabs, those things it will replace all. S out, I think dots and these things also replace, but let me check once. Let me comment this part. So if I am running this, what is the output I am getting? You can see spaces removed, special character is not removed. You can see tabs removed, spaces removed. Anything is tab there, that is also will removed. So let me put one tab here. This was a tab. If I am running it, in the output you can see that tab is also removed. So this is something example of the small s. If I put with the capital S, you see what is the output coming. Those things will be there and the existing things will be gone. You can see the second output. It is coming, but those things gone. Okay, why everything is going on? Any non-white space character, non-white space character means everything is gone. I was expecting that this should be there, right? This and this should work as a reverse one, means whatever it is keeping, this will remove all those things. So the spaces and everything, like it is keeping and other things it is removing. Okay, spaces keeping, tabs keeping. Correct, correct. You see the output here. I'm getting some output here. You can see spaces and tabs are there, and other things are removed. So if you really want to see that what is the output, just copy this and go to the MS Word. Just paste it, and there is one hidden character song. So you can see here, this is the output I am getting. So this is for capital S. For other examples, I just want to show you. Let me copy and paste. Small d. It is saying that it will remove all the digits. So why we are using double slash? That is one reason, because this is a space escape character in Java. So if you want to like use double slash, sorry, single slash d, so that's why you have to put a double slash. So that will counted as a slash. Otherwise, normal slash is counted as escape character like slash and slash t, those kind of things. So that's why we are decided, like we are given the what you call rule. The Java people have decided the rule that use it as a double slash. If you have to use single slash, then in the program you have to use it as a double slash. So here you will see as a single slash, and here you have to use as a double slash. Why? Because this slash and this slash needs to be there to make the compiler understand this is a single slash. Otherwise, it will start using it as a escape character. So let me run it. You can see here the number is gone. Let me print both so that you will come to know that what is the output coming. Original was this, and after replacement what is the output coming. The original was this, so digits are what do you call, skipped, removed, replaced, and this is just a reverse. This, except digits, everything will be replaced. You can see here. Now we have W and capital W. So this is for, I think, characters. Other things will be removed. Here some special characters like plus, minus, hash, dollar. Everything I have given. This is smallest. What is smallest? W. Let me run this. So you can see here, any word character will be replaced. So this will replace and other things will be there. So what it is doing? The characters and numbers are removed and the special characters are kept. Special character spaces are kept. So if you have to do vice versa, so you can use capital W. You can see here. So dot, at the rate, everything is removed. Space is also removed. So sometimes it is needed to filter it out the data and then want to perform some operation. So you can use Java regex replace all. Okay. So this is very important, and there were others as well. Let me go and see here. This is additional things for boundary, so you can skip that. These are the useful things, and other example also I have. So let me show you that part. You can see here is the examples, not this one. I have to show you this part. It's some regex. This part. So consider that you want to build a regex, so you can use in this way as well. This is something contents, and this is something like not contents kind of things. It's a negation. Okay. So it is saying that if A, B, C, so it will understand that you are writing this expression for A, B, C. It's saying that it's not for A, B, C, for others. Okay. So consider that. I will show you this example. So let's take A, B, C here and come here. Let me temporarily paste it here, and I'm taking it here. Big bracket is the syntax for it. You have to write like this. What it will do, it will replace A, B, C. Only these things will be replaced, other things will not be replaced. You can see here A, B, C, wherever it is found, it is replaced. You can see here. And if you want that except A, B, C, other things should be replaced, so you can put it as a negation. So caret symbol you put and just put a run. So you can see here. So this was not having A, B, C, so that's just whatever the things are there, it is containing. So if you have to provide a range, then you can use like this. If you want to, what to call, replace all the characters, capital characters, so you can design it like this. Let me copy this. So probably it has some capital characters, so I will use it like this. Paste. Run as Java application. So you can see here all the capital things are removed. Small things are not removed. So same like that, if you want to remove the small one, so you can provide a range A to Z. If you want to remove the number, so you can use this zero to 9. So there could be so many examples. You just need to learn the syntax, and based on that you can design it. So these are the couple of examples. You have to go on internet, and what you have to do, you have to think how to design it. And there are a lot of things. This regex is a separate topic of Java. I just introduced the basic things, that if you see somewhere, then you don't confuse that whether how it came like that. Okay. So these are the same examples. Whatever I have showed you just now, it's the same examples. So you can see a small s, small capital S, all examples I have given. Now there is one method called isEmpty. Okay. So consider that XYZ is having a blank. So what you have to do, how you will come to know whether a string is blank or not. So there is a method called isEmpty, and there is another way, that if the length is equal to 0. Check out. XYZ dot length equal to 0. So this will do the comparison. It will say that is a true or false. You can see here it is coming as a true. So this is one example completed. Now I'm going to the fourth one, which is having more examples. Consider that you have a string and you have to do some kind of operations, because these are interview questions, so that's why I have highlighted it. And they will ask you that do the printing order, what you call reverse order, what should be reversed, but the character should not be reversed. So if character reversing is there, just use char at I should be okay. But if the word reverse program is given, so it's best way that convert it into the character array, and then you can do that. Okay. Just a second. You can see here. So one is like just convert to the character array, and from reverse you will print, it will print everything from the reverse, and then it will, or reverse order printing. But sometimes in the interview they will twist the question, and they will say that I don't want the characters to be reversed, I want my words to be reversed, like only words to be reversed. So this is, you see here, two char array method is there. I am converting to the character array, and I just want to print that. So one is like from left to right printing, from right to left printing. So if we have to print via right to left, so that is also possible, you know. You just need to change some conditions over here. So starting value will be set the last index. So you know how to set the last index. This length minus 1. I should be greater than equal to 0. And this should be reverse order. So I minus minus. And just I'm printing it, should be okay. So one will print in the left to right order, and another one will print the right to left order. You can see here. So this is simple character reversing program. So character reversing you can do via two ways. One is via two char array, and one is via char at I method. So just remember these things, because in the interview it should come to your mind, otherwise you will not be able to solve this problem. Reverse order printing is a very hit interview question. So this is one thing. Now the question is that I want to print in reverse order. It means, but the character should not be reversed. So learning should print first, Java then second, then world then hello, like this. So we have to use like that. So there is a method called split method in Java. on the string it is given there. So what it does, it splits on the basis of any character. So I'm passing here spaces. I say just use a space and then this. If you go to the split one, it accepts the regex as well. Regex means, suppose that on the continuous you have some kind of dot, somewhere you have like spaces, somewhere you have like any additional special character you have. So you want to just replace all those things, and basis on that you want to split it. So that is also possible. You can see here. So I'm just using the split method, and basis what I basis pass spaces. So I put the spaces over here. Based on that, it will create a string array str. And once my array is completed, so what I will do, I will just do a printing. Printing, it means either left to right or right to left. Both way I can do the printing, because it's an array, right? So this is just left to right, because it's starting from 0 until the end, go and print. And one is reverse order printing. So I will take this example. Go to the mouse over here, split method, it is a string array. So that's why I have stored in the string array. Okay. If you have any confusion, you just do like this. str, and it will ask you that create a local variable, just mouse over, create a local variable, just click it, it will automatically come like that. So just a demo I have given. And first it is printing left to right, this loop. You can see here line number 27, 28 and 29. And this is right to left, means this way. So now it is an array. So array means this, then this, then this, then this. It's not character by character, because I convert it into the array of strings. So it is 4 strings it will have. 2, 3, 4. So index basis, so index will be 0, 1, 2, 3. In this basis I can start printing, and then I will get the output. So you can see here my array name is what, str. I will come here, just change it, it should work now. And let me run this. You can see here. So it is printing in the reverse order. I forgot to put a spaces, so let me put some space here. Left to right. You can see here. First it printed like this, then it printed like this. I used here println, so let me use print. Okay. Both places I am using print method, and there I am putting one space. So now it will be printed in one line. Hello world Java learning, and learning Java world hello. So this is something very important interview question, character wise reverse order and word wise reverse order. You must practice this 2 to 3 times before appearing in the interview. When you will come to the what you call string questions, it is super hit expected question they will ask you. You should know the logic. This is very easy, I know, but this is something tricky part. You have to initialize the string index, so that is bit tricky part. And what is the condition you have to put? So you just practice it 2 to 3 times, so that you will come to know about this part. One is a start with method and one is end with method. Basically it returns true or false. Sometimes you have a string, like sentence you have, and then you have to filter out, you print only those words which is start from a particular character. So that kind of like questions are there, then you can use it like that. So start with, just it will give you a boolean value true or false. So I'm saying that str1 start with hello. It is correct, so it will say the correct. And I say that str1 ends with learning. Okay, if I put here hell, then also it will work. Okay, just a testing that which this sentence ends with this or not, start with this or not. Is printing here true? That's why I have to uncomment this part. So true and true, correct? So these are the examples of a string, and one question is a string to integer. I think this is later version. This is about wrapper class. Let me cut this part here. Move, refactor, move. This is not fitting here, so I removed it from here. Constant string pool I have given, reverse string example I have given. No, this is something different. Matches, this is important. Okay, this is important one. I will show you this one. See, matches is something related to Java regex thing. It's based on some pattern. You can check that whether that thing is present or not. So just now we have gone through what you call it, regex things. So now it's a bit easier part for you to understand. Okay, so you see here it will recognize some pattern, and based on that it will try to see whether it is present or not. Let me show you this one. So we have one string str, and where I have passed welcome to tutorialspointer.com. So I am saying that check str.matches. So basically this is the matches method of the string class. You can see here it accepts regex. So what I am passing here in the double quotes, I am saying that any character, dot means any character, and a star means multiple times, means it can be 1, 2, 3, there is no limit. Then start with any character, there should be tutorials, inside that tutorials word should be present, something like contents, you remember. So same the way of writing is like different, but it's something doing like same contents, and ends with something, any character, and check whether it is matching or not. So I am expecting this value as a true, saying that true. Why 2 times it is printing true? Let me check, something is on. Now this one, actually I'm thinking that it will work as a contents method, so basically it will not. If I put like this, then I'm not saying that it is previous value is anything, after that it is anything. So this will not give you true, this will give you false, because the pattern which you have passed, that is not matching. You check this, then you will come to know. So why you have to pass like that? You can see here what you pass here, you are getting a false. Here you pass something, you are getting true. So let me open the console in this way, then you will come to know. You can see here the output. Saying that you check whether this string is starting with welcome, and after that it is having any character. Dot star in the parenthesis. This is the syntax of regex. It means it can be more than one character and it could be any character. Don't care for what character I'm passing, so it will match with any character. You can see here. So you can see here, this is coming as a true. So if you pass in a proper way, you will get the output as a true. Now you see here, I'm creating a Java regex here. So what is the regex? I'm saying that not start with capital J, and dot means any character means two characters, could be any character, and this is ends with, means it is saying that start with J, capital J, and ends with A. Okay, so this means that it's actually a way of writing. If you put in the parenthesis, so its meaning is a different. If you parenthesis as big bracket, a square bracket, so it will become a different meaning. And if you put just a kind of caret symbol and dollar symbol, so caret is start with capital J, then second and third character can be anything, fourth character should be A only. Okay, so this is the regex, and I'm testing this regex with this string. So I'm saying that Java matches with regex. So it should show me true, because you see here it is a capital J, so capital J is there. Second, third character, it is not bothering for anything. Small a, it is there, and this is ends with, and this is start with J. So both conditions are matching. So if you run this, you will get as a true. You can see here you're getting as a true. So let me comment it out, the things which we have already completed. So this part is also completed. Now this example, you see here. The regex I have completed start with 0 to 9. You see here. Then plus. Plus means more than one times. It's a mandatory rule. Means more than one times it should be there. And ends with. Means it should be ends with number only. So you want to test whether it is number or not. So just the simple meaning of regex is that you want to test whether it is a number or not. So now you coming here in line number 22, and you are testing whether it is a complete number or not. Means sometimes the interviewer will give you how you will test whether that given string is a number or not. So the one way is that integer.parseInt is a method, that is separate thing, but string also supports this way. You can pass with the regex and then you can tell that. Most of the things will be very easier with the regex. Okay, so I'm passing here 1 2 3 a. Basically start with number, that is okay, but end with number, this is not matching, so it will give you false. The reason behind this is false is this one. So let me show you first positive part, then I will show you negative part. You can put 0, you can put any number. There is no limit like that. So it says that start with number, end with number, any number you should have. You can see here true and then false. So why this is coming as a true? Because this is number only, so it is a true condition, but this is something not a number, so this will become false. Again it is saying that true. So now see here, this will become a number and it will become a true, and this will become a false. Except from number, it is having one space, so that is not okay. So you can see here some examples, by that you can understand. Now we have other examples. Let me comment this part. Matches is a method of a string class which is accepting the regex pattern. You can see here what pattern I have given. Start with capital character. It should start with capital character, then plus. It means more than one character can be allowed. Then pipe symbol I am giving. Or, this is called or condition. Means either capital or a small. A to Z. Okay. And I am saying or number. Either capital character, capital number, anything can be there. So start with the only I'm saying, and if it is what do you call capital character, then it should only capital character. If it is a small character, it should only small character. If it is a number, then it should be a number only, right? Because I'm having a ends with. So ends with clause is there. A start with clause is there and ends with clause is there. So if it is a capital character, then only capital. Then if it is small, then only small. If it is a number, then only number. So three cases I have defined in a single line of regex, and then I am going to test it. You see here. Let me check why it is coming as a false. I think it start with the capital one, but let me check one by one. True, true, false. So it is coming as a anything not on, right? So this is true, and this is not a pure number. So if it is a pure number, then it will become as a true here. Let's see here. So if it is a capital, then it should capital only. If it is a small, then it should small only. And if it is a number, it should be number only. So if I'm passing here true, then it should be true, it should be true, it should be true. If you put a mix up of anything, it will not work. Like put here capital F. So it is a false condition, put something like 10, it will become false, false. Here also put a small. Then this will be false, 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 I'm expecting. So it's correct, right? So you just understand the pattern and then you try to match it. So this is a match method which accepts the regex, and based on that it will give you true or false. Consider that you have to validate one mobile number. So how you will do that? So let me comment this part. I am designing mobile regex. So I am saying that it should start with number, means I am not giving any caret symbol, but this is the format of that. You can design it. So double slash means it's for digit, D is for digit, and the length I am validating as a 3, and after that it should have hyphen, then again it should have a 3 digit, and then it should have a 4 digit kind of thing, right? So this is the way of writing, and I have given a string here, and then I am matching this string with the pattern what I have provided. So it will match it and it will validate it. So I think this is the correct match, but let's try. So it's saying that true. But if I'm passing here more character, here more character, here more number. So if I'm running this time it should show false. So here a way of writing is that, let's see, if you want to provide the range, so you can provide a range like this. I'm saying 3 to 5. I'm saying that 3 to 5. So maximum length I am defining 5 and minimum length I am defining as 3. So I think it should work. True. So you can see here it's true kind of thing. So you can design validation of mobile number, means any number is there, any character is there of a particular length. So you can define like that. Consider that string str1 equal to hello. So it's a 5 character, right? You know, I'm saying that Here only I will pass, and this is str1. I am validating the length. I think A to Z. Small a, right? Some syntax I have to check, but let me try it if it works. So I'm just giving one example. So it's saying that true. So what does it mean? Let me comment this part. So I'm saying that 3 to 5 characters. So 3 to 5 characters it is matching. But if I have to validate the exact one, so I have to put like this. It will only work true for the 5 one. If it is 2 or whatever 3 means, then it will say that false. What happened? It to set 1 should be true. No. Something. Yeah. It is 5. Then true. For other characters, it should show false. So syntax wise, you have to go and check that how to write the syntax for that, and then you can validate the length. You can validate that whether it is a mobile number in the correct format or not, if it is an email ID in the correct format or not. So there are a lot of examples are there. You can go and just check that how to validate using matches one. So I told you that a string class is like a long one. You see these things are not there in the string matches, nowhere you will find it. But it's something like you should know.
Yes,
So you can
it gave us a lot of thing, lot of knowledge, I think.
you can see here caret we have already discussed, length already discussed, to lower we have discussed, to upper discussed, substring discussed, contents discussed, equals discussed, is empty discussed, concat discussed, replace discussed, replace uh, all discussed, replace all is not there but we have already discussed, to char array we discussed, prints with we have already discussed. Anything additional is needed, I can trim also we have discussed. So a lot of things we have already discussed. Compare to also we have discussed. Equal ignore case also we have discussed. It's just a case ignoring thing. We have already discussed things. So I don't think that we have left over anything, but still there are programs you can go and check if you are able to do how much you are able to do.
Rajiv, I have one question.
Yes,
For example, if in application the word Khan is at so many places, and somewhere letter K is small and somewhere it is capital.
correct.
And if we want a capital everywhere, so in one go can we do this?
You
Like
want
K letter,
you
yeah.
want how you want to replace or you want to change the format.
Change the format like K should be capital everywhere.
So just
In
use replace all. That's it. Suppose that
uh,
you have a string. Consider that I take one example, right?
yeah.
This is a string, right?
Yes.
So this is all in a small. But which character you want to change? Tell me.
K.
Only K, right?
Yes.
So you can write like this: test equal to The same variable you have assigning after changing, right? So that's the motto. Replace. There are two methods. One is replace and replace all. Which one you want to use? You have to use. So one is like a string format acceptance. One is what you call character wise. So I'm just taking best is I want to use replace all because most of the places I'm not using replace anywhere. One you want to replace and for which what you want to replace. So you want to replace a small k with the capital. So it's done already, and after that when you will print you will get the output S out. Okay. You see here main thing is logic is this, and after replacing I am storing it here only, and just after that I am printing it.
Okay.
Getting the output?
Okay. Yeah.
Anything else? Anyone has doubt?
No, thank you.
Then should be okay.
Yes, okay.
Arun, Chitti Babu,
No, nothing from my side.
don't have any questions? Okay, generate some questions, then come to class. So tomorrow we have a class. Today was Monday, right? So we have a class tomorrow. So we will see the further topics from there. I will try to cover lab questions, 1-2 lab questions. Then after that, I will proceed to the new topic. As that's my plan is. Okay. So string is very important subject in a Java. So you cannot skip the string one, so that you see that how many classes I conducted on a string only. So normally like it's 3 to 4 hours of a string classes we have to conduct. Then only like the people will understand why so long string classes, because it is something very important. You cannot skip it. Throughout the Java programming, string is string is string, everywhere will be string. So you should know each and every method, whatever it is needed, need basis, whatever it is coming. You go and deep dive, check all the programs of the string. So many programs you will find. Okay. So let's stop it for today, and we'll see tomorrow. Should be okay. Bye. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Rajiv.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.